Hey, ni hao, good afternoon. I'm happy to see you guys. I'm sorry I can't be there in person today because of the schedule at the high school. I've got two classes that are happening at the same time that you have your class, so I just can't be there. I've got to be over here, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be here in Mr. Schilling's classroom. That's going to be our class for Chinese all year. So welcome. We'll see more of you. I know it's not as fun to not be in the Chinese class, but you know what? It's air conditioned, so that should make it okay, right? My name is Mr. Stout. I'll be your Chinese teacher every day, Monday through Friday, for the whole school year. That schedule's not going to change, so we'll all be together. I'm happy that you decided to take Chinese. I'm really excited to have you. It's going to be fun. It's a little tougher than Spanish, and you're definitely going to have homework. So be ready to work. Be ready to try and to be brave and try some new things. When we come to class, we're going to be talking. We're going to be speaking in Chinese, listening to Chinese, reading and writing. It's a really cool skill. How many people do you know that actually really speak Chinese? It's going to be fun. Today is going to be simple because we have kind of a short class schedule. For one, don't drive Mr. Schilling crazy. And then number two, Mr. Schilling is going to pass these out to you in just a minute. These are your character cards. It's laminated so that you can keep it with you anywhere and it can stay nice. Don't lose this thing. This is going to be your best friend for school. Hang on to it. You'll notice on the front you've got characters 1 through 25, and then on the back we have 26 through 50. We're going to use both sides. First we're going to start with 1 through 25, and you'll see multiple columns here. There's the character. That's what we call a Chinese word that's written down. There's the pinyin. I'm sorry about my hairy hand. Ew. Pinyin is how we use English letters to spell out Chinese words, and so that's going to help us with the pronunciation. And then this column shows us what a word means in Chinese. So your first one is de, and that says possessive particle. That's like putting an apostrophe s at the end of a word. So like in Chinese, the word for me or I is wo. Well, you put a de after that, wo de, and it changes that into mine. We'll talk more about it later, but there's a preview. Other words, just get used to how those work. I've got a homework packet that Mr. Schilling will pass out to you in a second. You're going to use this for the homework. That's due tomorrow, by the way. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to use some Jiandao. You're going to cut off the extra laminate around the edges, and then take a Sharpie, write your name on here. Make sure you don't write over top of any of this stuff. Write it off on the margin somewhere. You need to have that. You're going to have to come to class prepared. So make sure that you've got this with you when you get to class tomorrow. I'm going to grade you on whether or not you have these. So make sure you've got it with you. The other thing that I've got, hang on just a second, I'll be right back. Wait, that's not, sorry. Just go away. Okay. This is your homework packet. There should be one for every one of you. There's part A and there's part B. What you're going to go through is just see this character. That's the character for boo. You're going to look up and down this card and see if you can find it, and then you just write down the letter in that little box. You'll do a matching section, then you've got multiple choice. Pretty simple, easy stuff. Our goal on doing this is just for you to kind of get used to using your green card. It's a little bit of practice to start using those characters. Don't worry too much about the pronunciation and everything. We'll talk about that tomorrow. So first, make sure you get your card. Mr. Schilling will pass those out to you. Second, use your Jiandao. Cut out the laminate, the extra stuff around the edges. Third, write your name on that thing with a Sharpie. And then fourth, make sure you've got your homework packet. Finish this. It shouldn't take you too long. This is going to be due tomorrow at the beginning of class. You're not going to have time during class to do it. So do it at the beginning of class. It's pretty simple. It's going to take you a few minutes, though, to get through that card and figure this thing out. Okay? So that's it. I'm Mr. Stout. Happy to meet you. I'll see you in person tomorrow right here in Mr. Schilling's room. Thank you. Have a good day.